Time for my yearly review of my 2017 Chevrolet Camaro 2LT RS 3.6 liter, basically fully loaded car without the track package. How has year 7 treated me? What has been repaired? What needed some maintenance? And what issues, nuances that may have occurred. Let's get into it. These every single year until I do not have the vehicle. I have it set down that 2027, I'm going to get some V8 of some sort, whether it's an S650 Mustang or it is a Camaro that I find as a pavement princess. Plan to do these going forward. Here's the release schedule. I plan every April to do the RAV4, and I plan every May, June to do the Mustang, and then every July is my Camaro. I've been doing this for 7 years when it comes to the Camaro, but I just now recently I'm going to start with the RAV4 and the Mustang. I don't drive this car very often. I work from home, so around 1,800 miles in the past year. I don't hit the mileage threshold. I have to get the oil change every year. Yes, you should change your oil every year. That is it. I didn't put a lot of mileage on it. I think the total right now is like right under 46,000 miles. And there is some maintenance that I had to get done and to be done. One repair that I had to get done is the infamous thermostat. When it comes to the 3.6 liters, they have an issue with Dexcool gunking up on the thermostat and thus causes it to not to read. You're pegged at full cold and your fans are running full speed. To do this, you either need to spend a good amount of hours taking apart the top of the engine to change it out because it's in the most inconvenient location and it's 80 something dollars for the part. You can pay a shop $1,000 to do it. Chevrolet, about the same price. I did it myself because I ain't paying $1,000 for the service, so I did it in my own garage. Took me a few hours, but totally worth it, and I learned a lot. There's a lot of trial and errors. If you want me to make a video in regards to trial and errors in that, let me know, and I shall make that video for you. Ordered it on Amazon, and then I sent the old one back, so I got my money back. So I did the service completely free. It did cost me a little bit of money in maintenance. After I got the thermostat replaced, I needed a new battery, and I think I've said this in last year's video that my battery was getting weak. It started to get even worse. It's turned over every single time, even with under freezing weather. My dealership near me was running a really good promotion on batteries, a ridiculously good promotion. I got like a Gold Series AC Delco battery, which is like a 4-year warranty or something like that, and I got it installed cheaper than I would have done it myself. I had the dealership go ahead and do that, and in that whole service I did the coolant flush. They gave me a good deal on that one as well. Battery, coolant flush, and then coming next month is technically the year because every August I do my oil change. But I do these videos because I bought this car on July 22nd 2017, so that's the reason why these are done in July. In August, my yearly oil change, and then I do plan, which is Mobile One, by the way, 1 year, 5,000 miles, full synthetic. Mobile One is what I use. I know a lot of people want to use AMS oil, but I just use Mobile One full synthetic. This year I do plan to do, or next month I am planning to do the rear differential fluid. Now in severe cases in the manual, it says that 45,000 miles for the rear differential. Really driving the severe situations. Severe is like stop and go traffic as far as I understand, but I'm just going to do it. Those are the maintenance that need to get done. Now we get to little things that appeared. This is all before I got the boiler exhaust installed. So there's no NVH, there's no sounds that have appeared after the boiler exhaust. It has not caused any new rattles. There were already pre-existing things that appeared. The first thing that's pre-existing that appeared is my mirror. My rearview mirror is starting to have a creak. You'll hear it highway speeds or just on rougher surfaces. You may hear it creak here and there. And the way to fix it for me is I just pinch and hold it. And I know that's going to be taken out of context. You just grab it, pinch and hold, goes away for a bit, and I just kind of dealt with it. I could just take it apart. It's probably just a little bit of a clip or a piece of plastic that's just like rubbing incorrectly or something like that. But it's not bad enough for me, and I'm very, very picky. If it's not bad enough for me to be bothered by, it's probably not going to bother you. The other thing that's starting to happen, I have the Bose audio system, so I think that my right Bose speaker in the rear deck lid is starting to go. It's starting to rattle. So if you have a song that is a little bit more bass heavy, you can hear it ever so slightly. It sounds like a piece of plastic going zzz, and it doesn't sound like a blown speaker because I know what a blown speaker sounds like. It's enough that it could bother you. But for me, I just turn down the bass, and a lot of the sound comes through the front set of the speakers of the Bose audio system. So the rear deck lid's not used as much, and plus I mostly listen to country music. You really only hear it the most when it's really cold outside. And yes, it does get cold. Like I said, we have 4 seasons where I live. If it's cold enough, you can hear it more often. But in the warmer seasons, like right now, it's like 80, 90 degrees and sunny or raining, depending on the situation, and very humid. I don't really hear it that much. So take that as you will, but might start having issues. And to do that, it's a $60 part and you have to rip apart the rear deck lid. And to me, it's not bad enough for me to even notice half the time. And it's not even bad enough for me to even worry about it. The last thing that is starting, and I'm going to keep an eye on it, I'm going to see if it's a actual issue or if there's something residue wise stuck on it. I'm going to try to polish it off when I do a full exterior and interior detail, which I plan to do when it starts to cool down a little bit here. When it's a little less humid, I wanted to go full detail when it's a little less humid outside. The videos you saw are completely undetailed. The only thing on the interior that I do every single time I drive the car pretty much is I take a vinyl or leather cleaner from Chemical Guys or Adams Polishes, and I wipe down the leather surfaces that I touch all the time. Otherwise, I don't really do anything else. I don't sweep it. I don't have to. Yearly, I'll do a coat, vinyl or leather protectant on the interior. But outside of that, I really don't have to do much because, like I said, this car sits most of the time inside a garage. But what I am noticing is my wheels, and I hope I got it in the video, but on the wheels, you may notice there is a little bit of corrosion maybe. I'm not entirely sure what it is, or pitting looking. And it's starting on the inside of the spokes and on some of the wheels. If it gets too bad and it starts to flake off, I'm gonna go either get the wheels powder coated or I'm gonna get new wheels. And I've already decided if I'm getting new wheels, I'm either gonna get the SS1LE replica wheels from MRR, or I will find some OEM forged 1LE wheels from the RS cars, which would just make me have to get different tires because the RS 1LE wheels 275s in the rear rather than my 245s that I have on the car now. It is what it is. We'll see how that handles. Keep you updated every year if it gets worse. If it starts getting really, really bad, like I said, I'm either going to get them powder coated or I'll get different wheels. Outside of that, though, that's it. I spent more money modding the car than I actually did maintaining the car. It is what it is. Like I said, it does depend on the fact that if you drive your car a lot. Like I said, I don't drive my car all the time. Hopefully this was helpful to you. If you have any questions, please write them down below. Enjoy the 4K footage of everything you can and enjoy the exhaust clips.